In a verdant valley nestled between rugged mountains, where wildflowers bloomed and a sparkling river wound like a silver ribbon, lived 3 billy goats named Gruff. There was Little Gruff, with a fluffy white coat and a timid heart, Middle Gruff, with a patchy brown coat and a clever mind, and Big Gruff, with a shaggy black coat, mighty horns, and a fearless spirit. The trio grazed contentedly on their side of the valley, but the grass there had grown thin and brittle from overuse. Across the river, on a lush hillside bathed in golden sunlight, grew the greenest, juiciest grass they had ever seen, tempting them with its promise of endless feasts. The only way to reach this paradise was a rickety wooden bridge that spanned the rushing river. But beneath this bridge, in a damp, moss-covered cave, lurked a hideous troll. His eyes glowed like embers, his teeth were jagged as broken stones, and his temper was fouler than the swampiest bog. This troll had claimed the bridge as his own and swore to devour anyone foolish enough to cross it. The goats, however, were determined, for hunger gnawed at their bellies, and the sight of the distant meadow was too much to resist. One crisp morning, Little Gruff, the smallest and youngest, volunteered to go first. His hooves trembled as he approached the bridge, but his brothers urged him on, believing the troll might overlook such a scrawny meal. With a deep breath, Little Gruff stepped onto the bridge, his hooves making a faint trip-trap against the weathered planks. The sound echoed through the valley, and suddenly, the troll's guttural voice roared from below. "Who dares trip-trap over my bridge? I'll gobble you up." His head popped up, his matted hair dripping with river water. Little Gruff's heart raced, but he squeaked, "Oh, please, Mr. Troll, don't eat me. I'm just a tiny goat, barely a snack. My brother, Middle Gruff, is coming next, and he's much bigger and tastier." The troll's greedy eyes gleamed at the thought of a larger meal. He licked his lips and growled, "Fine, scurry along, but send your brother quick." Little Gruff scampered across, his heart pounding with relief as he reached the lush meadow. Next came Middle Gruff, his clever mind already spinning plans. His hooves clattered trip-trap on the bridge, louder than his brothers. The troll leaped up, his claws scraping the underside of the bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge? I'll eat you whole," he bellowed, his voice shaking the nearby trees. Middle Gruff, keeping his composure, replied smoothly, "Oh, mighty troll, I'm not worth your trouble. I'm just the middle brother, lean and stringy. Wait for Big Gruff, my eldest brother. He's the biggest, juiciest goat you'll ever taste." The troll, swayed by the promise of a grand feast, waved him on. "Be quick about it," he snarled. Middle Gruff trotted across, joining Little Gruff in the meadow, where they nibbled the sweet grass nervously, awaiting their brother's fate. Finally, Big Gruff approached the bridge. The valley seemed to hold its breath as his massive hooves thundered trip-trap, shaking the rickety structure. The troll, now ravenous, surged from his cave, his eyes blazing with hunger. "Who's that stomping over my bridge? I'll devour you," he roared, baring his jagged teeth. Big Gruff stopped in the middle of the bridge, his shadow looming large. "I am Big Gruff," he declared, his voice deep and steady, "and this bridge belongs to no one but those who dare to cross it." The troll laughed, a cruel, guttural sound, and lunged forward, but Big Gruff was ready. He lowered his great curved horns, his muscles rippling under his shaggy coat, and charged with the force of a storm. His horns struck the troll square in the chest, sending him tumbling into the icy river below. The troll's screams echoed as the current swept him away, never to terrorize the valley again. The bridge stood silent, save for the gentle rush of the river. Big Gruff crossed to join his brothers, and the 3 billy goats grazed joyfully in the lush meadow. They grew fat and happy, their coats gleaming under the sun, and the valley rang with their contented bleats. The bridge, once a place of fear, became a path to freedom, and the tale of their bravery spread far and wide, inspiring all who heard it.
And that was the end of the 3 brave Billy Goats adventure. Bravery always wins, just like the Big Billy Goat. Now it's your turn. Like the video, share it if you enjoyed it, and share your favorite folk tales in the comments. See you next time.